Brutal truth is every single ad you've ever run either lives or dies in the first 3 seconds. Those 3 seconds decide if you're about to make a lot of money or if you're about to burn it. If your hook doesn't stop the scroll, nothing else matters. Not your targeting, not your offer, not even your landing page. I'm Chloe Sarkis, founder of Boost Ecom Ads, a creative agency where we help brands like yours scale up on Meta. And after testing over 1,000 Meta ads this year, I've seen what works and what doesn't. I've found the exact hook formulas that make people stop, watch, and most importantly, buy. So in this video, I'm breaking down the exact hook types that are working for our clients right now and how you can use them to fix your creatives fast. Nowadays on social media, it's more competitive than ever. Everyone is fighting for your attention. Everyone is screaming, look at me, like me, and buy me. Your ad's initial purpose is to stop the scroll. And for that, you need a great hook. And to do that, every great hook has 3 main things. First, you gotta interrupt the pattern. Open with something unexpected, a weird sound, reverse footage, zoom in, zoom out, something that will interrupt the user and make them think, wait, what was that? Second, create curiosity. Most ads nowadays are way too predictable, and that's the problem. Don't explain everything up front. Give it a little bit of a tease, right? We want the user to lean in and think, what's gonna happen next? Third, promise an outcome. Show or say exactly what's in it for them. Why should they give you their precious time and actually watch your video? Whether it's clear skin, more focus, or just clothes that fit right, or even just, entertaining video ad to watch. Give them a reason on why should they give you 30 seconds or 1 minute of their time and actually watch what you have for them. If you interrupt, intrigue, and promise results, your hook will catch people's attention every single time. Now, where most people go wrong is most people think that the hook is just the text on the screen. However, that couldn't be further from the truth. A good hook is 4 elements combined together: text, sound, visual, and tone. Trust me guys, you change any of these and it can literally double your performance. The text might spark curiosity. The sound catches attention. The visual stops the scroll. And the tone, the vibe, keeps someone watching. So one thing I want you guys to take from this, your hook is not just text. It's a whole lot of elements that convey some sort of energy. And if that energy, that tone, that vibe doesn't hit in those first 3 seconds, they are gone. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about the best hooks in the industry right now. Number 1, reaction hooks. These are honestly my all-time favorite for wellness and beauty. Start with a real reaction, not the product. So start with surprise, laughter, shock. You can use text like, you're not ready for this, or taste reaction in 3, 2, 1, and someone being disgusted. People will stick around because they want to see what's next. People are curious, and emotional hooks or reactive hooks really drive curiosity. So whenever you are briefing creators, make sure they are as authentic as possible in those first 3 seconds and go ahead and push them to give some sort of reaction to an emotion of some sort. Number 2, investment hooks. These work because they instantly build trust. You can try something like, I tried over 1,000 skincares, nothing worked for my face until I tried this. Or I've spent years and way too much money trying to fix my sleep and this finally did it. Generally speaking, a user will definitely lean in on those hooks, especially if they feel hopeless, if they've tried countless solutions out there already and nothing worked for them, and they've already invested so much money to try and cure that problem and it did not work. And so this hook will instantly build trust because number 1, it's relatable. People will lean in and feel the same, right? Like, I've tried so much treatments for my acne, nothing has worked. Why is your product different? And so they will unconsciously listen to that hook and unconsciously want to know the rest of the video because they definitely relate to that emotion. Number 3, scam hooks. These are honestly shockingly effective. You start with something actually pretty negative, which is like, I thought this was a scam. Or you can start the hook by saying, I was pretty skeptical at first, and then continue it based on your product. Negative hooks work extremely well, and the words like scams instantly catch people's attention because nobody wants to be scammed. Our brains hate open loops, so people want to watch to understand the resolution. It's curiosity and fear of loss all in one. But of course, make sure the payoff and the result you're showing with your product is something that is impressive. Just make sure the payoff is real and satisfying, otherwise you'll lose trust fast. Another amazing hook is give me time hooks. Basically, we ask for a small time commitment from the user. For example, give me 5 seconds and I'll show you why this works. Or watch this for 10 seconds and you'll see a real difference in your life. When someone agrees to that, even subconsciously, they are way more likely to actually watch the 10 seconds because they feel like they did some sort of commitment with you. This small promise massively boosts retention, and it works so well across all industries. Another one of my favorites that has been trending up is POV hooks. You've probably seen that all over organic social media. And generally speaking, if something is working for organic so well, it will work for paid acquisition. It can be something extremely simple like POV, this in summer with like heart emoji eyes. And you're just straightforwardly showing your product. Or POV, you just realized the skin industry has been lying to you. POV hooks work so well because it feels personal. It's like someone's directly talking to you and showing you their perspective. And when you add emotion to the mix, whether that's something negative like frustration or fear, or something positive like relief or pride, that watch time will go through the roof. These hooks are massively working for our clients right now, and they're quite undersaturated. So if you're not testing at least 2 or 3 of these hooks, you are leaving money on the table. Now, another sneaky hook that a lot of advertisers miss is the demographic hook. And now more than ever, this is super important, especially with Meta Andromeda. Start your ad out by calling exactly who this is for. If you're a new mom, if you sit at your desk all day, if you're in your 40s, the new algorithm Meta Andromeda uses AI to actually scan over your ad, especially the hook, and see who the targeting is for. So if you are literally using the language and you're saying, if you're over 40, watch this, then guess what? Meta will understand this signal as, okay, this ad is for people over 40, let's show it to them. But beyond that, it also speaks to identity, not just issues. With this approach, you're not like every advertiser out there saying, here's a product that will fix your issue. You're actually saying, here's something made for people like you. And that's why demographic hooks scale beautifully in 2025. Now, all these hooks are great, but how do we actually know if they performed well or not? Number one, you gotta track it. So create a custom metric on Meta to be able to see your thumb stop ratio, also known as a metric that will allow us to see if a hook worked or it didn't work. So to do that, you go to customize column, you click on add a custom metric, and you put 3-second viewers divided by impressions. Now, of course, name it as thumbs up ratio so you have it all organized. If this seems a bit confusing to you, don't worry, I will leave a link in the description showing you step by step on how to set this up and set up other custom metrics. Now, the target goal for your thumbs up ratio should be at least 30% and above. Good winners are between 40 and 50%. That means out of everyone who watches your ad, 30% of people stop scrolling and watches at least 3 seconds or more. So if your thumbs up ratio is under 30%, don't blame it on your offer, don't blame it on your product. Really blame it on the hook and look at the 4 elements we talked about at the beginning of this video. Now, once you identify winners, take them and stack them up. So for example, let's say a reaction visual worked extremely well and a POV angle worked as well. What you can do is literally put them together. Take the reactive video and put it with a POV hook. And that's basically what you want to do. You always want to test out of research and previous insights. And that's exactly what that ads does for us. We use it internally because it allows us to really track everything from thumbs up ratio to hold rate to best bodies, best hooks, and the AI puts it all beautifully for us to be able to track our creatives, what worked, what didn't, and what we need to do next. Truth be told, that ads has been an absolute game changer for us. If you're interested in trying it out, feel free to reach out to me on my Instagram. I'll leave somewhere over here, and I can connect you to the founder who will give you a 2 weeks free trial. And I don't say this because I know the founder. It's actually been a game changer. I've been using it and the agency has been using it for a few months now, and it's been such a good tool for us to understand what are the creatives that are working and most importantly, what we should be doing next. So if your ads aren't performing, you don't need to always rebuild the entire funnel. Sometimes all you need to focus on is those first 3 seconds. And if you want help building a creative machine that actually sells based on creatives and insights, that's what we do at Boost Ecom Ads every single day. I'll leave a link in the description if you want to hop on a call with my team so we understand a bit more about your brand and see if we can help. Subscribe for more breakdowns and comment the word hooks if you want to see real ad examples from our top performing campaigns. This is Chloe Sarkis, and I'll catch you on the next one.